So with Cascadeur's latest update, as you can see with collision, I wanted to test out two characters colliding with one another, particularly like a punch or something like that, to see how the characters interact with one another. Just spoiler, it does not look like that is a thing yet, but I will show you what I've been what I've been playing around with, and hopefully you get some ideas. Also, I am not a professional. There might be better ways to do it, but this is hopefully just to start a conversation. So yeah, let's take a look. So first things first, I downloaded two animations. So two characters like fighting each other or just having a argument, probably about who's got the best looking feet, or should you add pickles to burgers or not. So as you can see, they're shoving one another. And I just look at Cascadeur's video to see exactly how they apply it. And I use the same method there. Command, and we go to collision, add collision, and then mesh. So I've done that. And unfortunately did not get it to work, as you can see there. It's like I can't get the one character mesh to interact with the other character mesh with the hands exactly as you can see there. So the hands are not picking up. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it just doesn't look like it's being supported right now. What I did accidentally discover is that the two meshes do collide with one another. So you'll see around here when I have both ragdolls activated, you can see the one character landing on another character, and you can see the two bodies are interacting with each other, but it doesn't look like the hands itself. It doesn't look like the hand is the activation point. It looks like it's the full mesh is the activation point, if I can put it like that. So as you can see there, the two characters lean to one another like they just gave up on life. So it definitely does interact with one another, but at this point of time, I do not get the characters to act out the animation and then not intersect, collide the two meshes together. So at this point of time, it looks like the collision is only for ragdoll physics. So because it's the mesh itself that causes the collision, and I want it specifically on the hand, for example, um, I want to add maybe a sphere or just another object to kind of simulate the hand. I'll try it with eventually with other meshes, maybe like just a hand mesh and see what happens there. Um, so what I then tried was to add first the cube. So I followed Cascadeur's video, added the cube, and then what I did was I let the cube follow my hand movement. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just something plus minus, just to get a ragdoll animation. But yeah, yes, there's the punch. So the punch is this block. Yeah, so I played around there. I see autophysics takes into account all the meshes there as well. Um, so yeah, so I'm not sure if there's a way to deselect it. My workaround now is to actually just have a little animation play out there. So as you can see, my punching character don't want to fall like that. But you can add autophysics with Ragdoll to certain characters only, so which I did, and then I just reanimate or retouched my guy punching. So you'll see that now. So autophysics applied, and then I just took off the autophysics on the Ragdoll and autophysics of the other character, and and just edit a little bit just to make it look more like a punch in action, and I hit the cube as well. And then here is my punch. You can do the same with scene linking. It might work better for you. Then you can do autophysics on one scene. One character can have ragdoll, another character can just have autophysics. So there's the punch animation, and then I tried something similar with with the balls. Like a guy got hit by a meteor or a ball or something. Yeah, so this is something similar that happened to me in high school. If I remember correctly, it was exact same amount of impact. That's why I talk so strangely. Um, so it was a massive shot to the head. So I wanted to see what that looks like. And then here it is with autophysics. So autophysics and the ragdoll. And again, you can just get the timing right there. So it actually also worked quite nice. Obviously, it can be a fist, it can be whatever you want. You can just animate over that, or use a different animation as a reference to add that to. Um, so you can play with the interpolation as well to get it 100% correct. You see my interpolation wasn't right there. And over here, so I had a character, so there's the shorty's gonna punch the tall guy, everyone's being jealous. So something like that, you can get the timing right there. And then you just snap the ragdoll autophysics to whatever character you want. If you want to do the characters on the same scene, just snap the autophysics to the character you want, and then the other ones you can just keep on editing. And so this is punching, balls flying. So I want to try to saw. So obviously saw does slice. So let's say a baseball bat or something like that, anything with blunt trauma. I'm just using a sword in this example. So I'm doing the same thing with a sword. So what I've discovered is the best way to do this is by scene linking. So again, to keep the physics separate from each character. So you can just check. So it's easy enough. You just hold in Shift and you select the tab you want to be added to scene linking. Let's just show you there. So scene selected there. As you can see, I just see where the key swings are, the key keyframes are, if I put it like that. Adding my cylinder, I'm gonna just transform it down to look semi like a sword. Like I say, sword has got slicing. This is a very blunt sword then in this example. And you just add it plus minus where your sword is, and you animate the swing trajectory. Um, the key is to add the cylinder to your ragdoll scene. So I want this UEFN model. I want that to have ragdoll physics, and I want the sword to hit him. And my cylinder is going to be the sword. So I'm having this model and the cylinder in the same scene, so the two can interact with each other. And then on my other scene is the guy swinging, but I'm keeping it separate because I don't want ragdoll physics on that guy. Now, apologies, for some reason the video ended, so I had to redo it quickly. So again, you can still play around with it to make it look a little bit better, but yeah, hopefully that helps you out. Make sure that the keyframe for your model, the first one is selected there, your first keyframe of the autophysics, and the last frame. And then you have to add some sort of interpolation on there. It can't be empty. So you can, as you can see there, just add, for example, Bezier, just to make sure it's something. And then you snap autophysics onto that little interval there. You can either export this interval only. I like to hide a cylinder just to see what the scene looks like. So then you can just export this interval on our model and use it in a different project. But yes, I just wanted to show you how to use that. Hopefully it helps. I'll at some point try different mesh shapes. So I'm going to try to do just a singular hand, like try to get a mesh just for that and add collision onto that, like as a push or something like that. But in the meantime, it's not a train smash. You can just use like a cylinder or a sphere, make it roughly a hand size, and then just let it follow. Just let it follow the hand. So it's a little solution right now. Yeah, hope it helps. Have a great one.